Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, now we start lesson 3 part A, class 4 maths. Open your book. All these are your textbook work, page 7, exercise 11. Question is, fill the blanks with greater than, less than, or is equal to. What we have to do? Compare the numbers and write the correct symbol. 6984529. The number is dash than this number. It is greater than. Part B. 4, 5, 800 and 100 is dash than 4, 5, 8, 10, 100. It is less than. Now C, this number is less than this number. In D, this number is equal to this number. Both numbers are same. In part E, this number is greater than this number. In this way, you complete your exercise and put your date over there in your textbook. Now students, open page 9, exercise 2. The question is, state whether the following are true or false. What we have to do? Write the statement is true or false. Part A, 375 plus 405 plus 163 equals to this. We have to add all these numbers and then the answer is 943. It is true. 400 more than 69,843 is 69,443. It is false. 7,000 less than 897,536 is 890,536. Yes, it is true. Asif has rupees 895,123 and Fahad has rupees 896,012. Fahad has more money than Asif. Yes, Asif has less money than Fahad. It is true. Anas spent rupees 728,000 to purchase a car. Salman bought a car for rupees 725,555. Salman paid more money for this purchase. Who paid more? Anas paid more. That's why it is false. Write the answers in your notebook and write the date over there and complete this exercise in your textbook. Now page number 9, exercise 3. Question is, select the correct answer for the given options. Part A. The sum of the largest 5-digit number and the smallest 4-digit number is... We have to add the largest 5-digit and the smallest 4-digit. And we got the answer, which is 100,999. It is the correct answer. 250,000 plus 25,000 is equal to... We have to add these numbers and the answer is 275,000. Part C. 2400 plus 180 plus 9 is equals to... We add all these numbers and the answer is 2,589. In part D, the difference between 99,999 and 1,000 is equal to 98,999. Take away 874,528 from 900,059. We have to subtract this number from this and we got the answer, which is 25,531. It is the correct answer. You complete your exercise in your textbook like this and complete it. Now page number 9, exercise number 4. Question is, add the following numbers. What we have to do? Add these numbers and we got the answer. 6 and 7. By adding 6 and 7, we have 13, 1 over there and 3 there. Now 4, 1 and 1. It is 6. 8 plus 0, 8. 5 plus 3, 8. 4 plus 3, 7. The answer is 78,863. In this way, we add both two numbers. By the help of this example, complete part B, C and D in your textbook and complete the exercise in your textbook. Now students, multiplication. All of you know that in multiplication we have two numbers. First is multiplicand, second is multiplier. We multiplied the first number by the second number and we got the answer, and the answer is called the product. In this case, 243 multiplied by 46. First we multiply by 6. We got 1458. Then for first place, we place the 0 over there. Then multiply by 4. We got 972. And by adding these two numbers, we got the answer, which is called product. In multiplication, we have three things: multiplicand, multiplier and product. Now students, I will explain you division. We have already done divisions of two digits in our previous classes. Now we have to review it again. In division, we have divisor, quotient and dividend. The number from which we divide is called divisor. The number which is divided is called dividend, and the answer is quotient. In this case, 496 is divided by 8. First we divided by 5. 8 5s are 40. How much is remaining? 6. Then we put the 9 over there. It is 69. Now 8 8s are 64. We left 5 over there. And the number which is remain is called remainder. In division, the terms which we used are called divisor, quotient, dividend and remainder. Now students, open page number 14 in your textbook. First, write the date over there and start the work. Question number 1, exercise 1C, fill in the blanks. In 3256 multiplied by 928. 3256 is called the multiplicand because it is multiplied by this number. Part B, the quantity by which the multiplicand is to multiplied is known as, by which we multiply, the number is called multiplier. The number which divides a dividend is called a divisor. The number from which we divide is called divisor. In 18,400 divided by 100, what we got? 184. If the dividend is 348 and the divisor is 12, then the remainder is 0. What we have to do? Divide this number from this. At the end, we have no number left. Then it means the remainder is 0. Complete this exercise in your textbook. Now question number 2. State whether the following are true or false. When 1485 is divided by 6, the remainder is 0. No, it is not 0. The term is false. In 429 divided by 8, the number 429 is the dividend. Yes, it is the dividend because divisor is 8. If we divide 3696 by 12, the quotient is 302. Yes, the answer which we got is 302. It is true. The product of two numbers is 274,800. If one of the number is 100, the another is, by subtracting from 100, we got the number which is 2480. No, we got the original answer is 2748. So it is false. Part E. 1008 multiplied by 35 is 350280. Is it right or wrong? You can multiply and check it, but the answer is false. Now question number 3. Select the correct answer from the given options. The result of the multiplication of two numbers is called the product. By multiplying both numbers, the answer we got is called product. 1500 multiplied by 200 equals to, by multiplying these two numbers, the answer which we have is 3 lakh. It is the 300,000. It is the right answer. If we divide 4592 by 26, the remainder is 16. By dividing these two numbers, we got the remainder which is 16. The number left in the end of a long division is called the, at the end number which we left is called remainder. If the cost of one book is 35, then to find the cost of 13 books, what we have to do? We have to multiply 35 by 13. We got the answer. We have what is the answer is multiply. Complete exercise 1, 2 and 3 of page number 14 in your textbook. Friends, I will explain you how to use 4 operations. 4 operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions. These are known as the 4 operations. We should be able to perform them quickly and correctly as we tackle more difficult and exciting math problems. We follow the given rules. Rule number 1. When there are 2 operations, plus and minus only, or multiply and divide only, in the given expression we start working from the left and operations are used in sequence. What we have to do? Just look at the example. If 12 minus 5 plus 8, we are using 2 operations, addition and subtraction. What we have to do? First, we have to start from the left. 12 minus 5, it is 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. Then we add the 8 and the answer is 15. In this way, starting from the left, we use our first rule. 18 divided by 2 into 3. From the left, 18 divided by 2, it is 9. Then 9 is multiplied by 3. The answer is 27. According to rule number 1, if we have only 2 operations, addition and subtraction or multiplication and division, we use from the left. First we solve the left, then right, and we got our answers. Now rule 2. When there are 2 x with negative, if we have multiplication with addition or subtraction, or division with addition or subtraction, or more than 2 operations, then we use Demar's rule, where D is for division, M is the multiplication, A is addition and S is for subtraction. The operations are used in the same sequence. First we divide, then multiply, then addition, then subtraction. Look at the example. Here are more than 2 operations. 10 plus 9 multiplied by 5. According to the Demas rule, what we have to do first? Division, but there is no division. Then multiplication, yes. First we multiply. 9 multiplied by 5, it is 45. Then addition, 10 plus 45, the answer is 55. In Demas rule, we first divide, then multiply, then addition, then subtraction. Now page number 18, exercise 1, 2 and 3. All these exercises you have to complete in your textbook. Look at the questions. Page 18, exercise 1D, first write the date over there. Fill in the blanks. 4 multiplied by 5 minus 8. By using Demas rules, first we multiply, then we subtract. 4 5s are 20, 20 minus 8, it is 12. 9 plus 5 minus 4 into 2. According to the Demas rule, first multiply, then subtraction and then addition. In this way, what we have to get the answer? It is 6. In part C, dash multiply by 5 divided by 5. First we divide, 5 divided by 5, it is 1. Then multiply, 10 multiplied by 1, it is 10. In part D, 8 plus 9 minus 6 minus 5. By using Demas rule, we got the answer, which is 6. 6 plus dash minus 8 is equals to 0. 6 plus 2 minus 8 is equals to 0. Question number 2. State whether the following are true and false. Again, using Demas rules, we solved this and we got the answer. 9 plus 1 minus 6 is equals to 4. By using Demas rule, first divide, then multiply, then subtraction, then addition. We got the answer. The answer of part A is true. 4 into 5 minus 3 is equals to 8. In this, the answer is false. You can solve it in your extra notebook. 49 divided by 7 plus 10 is equals to 17. Yes, it is 17. Because 49 divided by 7, it is 7. 7 plus 10 is equals to 17. The answer is true. Part D, the answer is true. You have to solve it. Part E, the answer is false. By solve these answers, it is not 9. So the answer is false. Question number 3. Select the correct answers from the given option. 3 into 5 plus 8. By using Demas rule, the answer of this number is 23. Part B, 2 into 4 plus 8 minus 9. By solving this, what is the correct answer? 7. In part C, 10 divided by 5 into 6 plus 5. The correct answer is 17. In part D, 18 minus 4 plus 9. The correct answer is 22. In part E, the correct answer is 8. For your satisfaction and your practicing, you can solve all these by the help of Demas rule in your extra notebooks. And you can complete exercise question 1, 2 and 3 in your textbook, page number 18. Now page number 10, word problem. You have to do these word problems in your notebooks. Question number 1. A factory made 64,750 jute bags on Monday and 51,060 more on Tuesday. How many bags were made altogether? On Monday, how many these bags? On Tuesday, these bags. We have to find the bags altogether, means we have to add these two numbers for our answer. Now page 10, question 1. You have to write the question from the book. Then in this way you solve your word problems. First write the data, then solution, then answer. In 3 phases you have to complete your word problems. According to our question, we have to make the data. A factory made bags on Monday. How many? 64,750. A factory made bags on Tuesday. How many? 51,060. What we have to find? Bags altogether. We have to find this. Solution of this is altogether means we have to add these numbers 64750 and 51060. By adding these numbers 0 plus 0, 0, 5 and 6, 11, 7 and 1, 8, 5 and 1, 4, 6 and 5 is 11. What we have to, the answer is 11,15,810. Now, factory made bags altogether is 115,810 and it is your answer. You have to write all these in your notebooks. First write the question, then data, then solution, then your answer. A word problem of page number 11.3. A library has 46,918 books of English and 108,625 books of Urdu. What is the total number of books? What we have to do? It is the word problem. You have to write it in your notebook. Then follow my instructions. Now students, you have to write this in your notebook. First write the question 3 from the book, then data, then solution, then answer. According to the question, the data which we collected is books of English in library is 46,918. Books of Urdu in library 108,625. What we have to find? Total number of books. The solution is we have to add these two numbers to find the total number of books. By adding these two numbers, we got the answer, which is 155,543. Our answer is total number of books is equal to 153,543. In this way, first write the question 3 from the book, data, solution, and then answer. All these things you have to write in your notebooks. Now students, in your notebooks you have to complete page 10 and 11, exercise 1 and 3. And for your homework you have to complete page 10, question 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 in your textbook and exercise 7 in your notebook. All these are your homework, and the exercises which was completed in your textbook, you have to complete in your textbook, and these are complete in your notebooks.